Hi, I'm Amy Willis, and I get to share with you what I love about bounce boots and the 5 components that make them different. Here is a bounce boot. The 5 things that make the bounce boot by Diana Roja a different and better choice is the buckling and strap systems, the bounce bootie, the all-in-one composite back here eliminating the sole plate, the bounce blades, and the bounce bands. Let's talk about the buckles and straps. You'll notice that on the top it's wider. It's giving you a greater area of coverage to secure your leg in, which is really nice. It also has a double buckling system. You can tighten it and then snap it closed, securing and creating a nice secure fit for your student. The bottom one is a little thinner. It doesn't need as much of coverage, but it has a ratcheting system so you can tighten it click by click. Perfect for new bouncers and children to get the proper fit for them. Also, you'll notice that instead of having everything pulled to one side because of this design, you have tension on the inside, tension on the outside, therefore creating equilibrium in tension and pressure, therefore giving the maximum amount of comfort, security, and balance. Let's talk about the bounce bootie. The bounce booties are removable, but you'll notice right away, the first thing you'll notice is that you put your foot inside a bounce boot is the comfort level. It is phenomenal. The cushioning that is inside these bounce boots is double, triple the amount that you'll find in any other of the other equipments. And the other thing is that they have a full tongue. So you have the ability to wrap your full leg in comfort so you can bounce and it feels fantastic. The other thing they did is they doubled up the thickness of padding by the ankle so that you can have decreased friction rubs and any injuries there. You'll also notice that it's a molded injected bottom, so there are no sewn seams that would tend to rip, pop, or tear. These boots are very durable. You can throw them in the wash and the dryer multiple times, therefore creating a nice hygienic environment for you and your students. The coolest part is they all come in different colors, so you can make your bounce boot your own. You can make it up pink, green, whatever. Have fun with your bounce bootie. Let's talk about the unified one composite lower boot. Before, the old design had 2 ridges that were open here, and it had basically a main fracture point right behind here where the main impact was at. And you know how one thing gets beaten down at in one section, it weakens it, and therefore broken shells was a big factor within our industry. But now Bounce Boots has actually changed that by removing that. This is all a solid composite, you can see that. And so there is no one area getting that hard impact hit. You can also see on the side that there is 5 times more space on top of the shell, diverting the force, therefore decreasing the chances of fracture. Let's talk about blades. I love the blades. We have choices in blades, 3 different thicknesses. What they've done with this composite is they decreased the plastic and they've increased other types of composite to withstand heat and cold temperatures, as well as impact and force. The 3 types of bounce blades that come in are A, B, and C. The A being the thinnest, B being medium, and C being the thickest. So A is perfect for those students who are children, who are under 100 pounds, who don't need a whole lot of resistance. B is perfect for those who are 100 to 150 pounds. And then C is for those students who are over 150 pounds, who will need to have the thickest form to be able to withstand the force and the impact. Let's talk about the bands. Just like the bounce blades, the bands come in A, B, and C. Your A band has got 4 thin bands. Your B band has 4 bands, 2 thick on the outside, 2 thin on the inside, and your C band, like this, has 4 thick bands. But let's take a look at these bands. These bands are phenomenal. The other competitors have 3 rectangular squares type of bands, but these are round, just like your muscle fiber, just like your muscle filament, just like your body. So the rebound effect is a more natural spring-like feel. The other thing is that it's all one molded composite, so you have decreased chances of breakage. So, like I said, there are 3 types of thicknesses on your 4 round bands here. You've got your A, which is your 4 thins. You've got your B, which are too thick on the outside, too thin on the inside, and then C, which is your 4 thick like this. But consider this, if you have a child who's under 100, she would use a thinner shell, the A shell with the A band, and have a perfect bounce. Anybody who's 100 to 150, you can change it up and do an A shell with a B band, and you have more customization. The people who are over 150, men, people who are hard runners, you can put in a C shell with a C band, and you have the ability for them to put full force onto their boot and their band safely. That's what I love about Bounce Boots by Diana Roja. Not only is it comfortable, it's got variety, it is customizationable, both in color as well as in function. Again, your 5 different components are your buckles and straps, your booties, your unified 1 boot composite, your bounce blades, and your bounce bands. Enjoy.